So I actually made it somewhere different this time. I actually went to Commerce City for the little alligator. That's kind of like where I learned a lot of my flips and kind of just mastered a lot of them. I used to live right down the street from this area, so it's kind of interesting being back. It's something that needs to happen. I mean, this is like the perfect place to actually do stuff, mostly because it's like the perfect step up, very soft like floor, and it's a good run up. Everything kind of just works out perfectly. This is like literally the perfect spot just to do stuff. So I already stretched and stuff, so now it's just about drilling, and I'm just gonna start doing that then. I mean, there's not much more to say. I want to do a bunch of Websters, a bunch of side flips, a bunch of A-twists, just stuff that I haven't done a lot of easily. So let's just kind of get that going. Awful. All my momentum stopped. Fuck. So I made it nice and safe, and as you can tell, it's like super overcast, and I really like that, and the sun's down, and it's just, this is exactly how I like training, and I don't get to do it very often, just because like, since I work at night, it can't really come out during like evening time. So, but since it's the day off, another reason I like training in the evening time is because there's not a lot of people here. Every so often you'll get a parent and their kid, which is totally fine. It's a park. What are you gonna do? But I'm actually gonna watch some like trick kick tutorials and see how well I could do them. I don't even know where to start, to be honest with you. I guess really just kind of just start stretching and just go from there, right? So we'll just kind of figure that one out. So I think for the most part, I'm going to follow the like mastering tricking progressive kick thing. I think it's like progressive sessions or something like that. So I'm just gonna go with it. I mean, it's kind of embarrassing not knowing how to actually kick because I'm not a martial artist, but it's just gotta learn how to. So So now that my hips are kind of destroyed, which is good. I mean, I'm stretching them out. That's kind of like the most important part. But now that I did that, the other day I was doing a bunch of Websters, and I believe I figured out what I'm doing wrong. My back leg isn't lifting, like basically at all. It's just kind of doing like the beginning of the Webster, and that's kind of screwing me over. My rotation's just awful. I mean, my height's okay. I thought it was just like jumping height. Maybe that was the problem. But watching the footage in slow-mo and all that, I realized that it's like the back foot not actually doing a single thing. And then the other part of it, I think, is just me being fat, so my legs aren't really like handling the landing very well. But I'm gonna try and give it a shot right over here in this little area right here. After I clear off the rocks, obviously. But I'm gonna see what I can do and see if I could actually kick that back leg harder, because that's like a super important part of doing Websters, A-twists, double A-twists, like pretty much everything from there. So I guess let's just get started on that, huh? Productive session. First off, I learned that my Websters, the kick is the problem, and then the same thing with those standing B twists. Everything was there. I think the height was there. I just shifted my right foot a little bit, so I couldn't actually like kick off right in order to get in position for the landing. And then with those kicks, it actually kind of unlocked my hip a little bit. So that's good, but oh, it's like super dark in here. Nice. So it seems like most of my problems now are tensing my back when I land, so I don't like just flop straight down. And then is that like back foot issue where I'm like not kicking enough. So between those two things, and then just having kinesthetic awareness, after all those, I think I'll be maybe back to, if not better than where I was, but I have to take it one step at a time, and I can't push it. That's like the hardest thing, is like not pushing it, and I'm trying real hard to listen to my body. Even those B-twists I probably shouldn't have done, because I kind of told myself, I was like, all right, after that side flip, next a little jolted, and I'm just kind of tired, but I'm just pushing it little by little. And I did something that I know I could do kind of safely. One of the bigger problems right now is that my heels, or like my feet in general, the arch is actually like super tight. So it's pulling on my heel. And do you see this? This key is not straight. You see that, right? That's a problem, and it's been a problem. But can't really bend it back into place safely. It's kind of scary. But because of those issues, my heel is actually like in pain, and it's always kind of in my head that it's my Achilles, because I don't want my Achilles to snap whatsoever. That's scary. That's some scary stuff. Isaiah's had it twice now, and I don't want to do that. So I need to find a way to like relieve the tension in my arches in order to relieve the tension in my whole foot. And this isn't the first time it's happened. I've had like that plantar something or other in my right foot before, and it went away on its own just by like training, but it's never pulled on my heel before, so it's kind of just in my mental. But that's it. 2 sessions, one just straight Websters, the other one some kicks. My right hip definitely gonna be sore. Definitely gonna be sore. Those tornado kicks are pathetic, but it's a step in the right direction. But I guess that's it for today, so I'm out of here.